Hey, whoever, and I say whoever because I'm not a professional YouTuber by any means. I don't even know where this is going to go. I'm really just using this as an outlet to express how I feel for a certain person. Um, I wrote a letter, and this person's been heavy on my mind. I just want to read it just to track how I feel. It says, "Hello, crush. I'm not sure what elicits more sadness into my heart. Watching you grapple with the pain of your breakup, or the possibility of you not reciprocating my sentiments. Considering your emotional stability, I will ensure that you do not see this letter, as will only magnify your heart's immense confusion. However, I have to express how I feel. The two of us have this running joke between us. Do you have a problem? However, you have no idea how that question melts my insides. My heart screams, yes, I have a problem, that you are not running into my arms. And then my brain places me back into reality with a simple return of laughter. When I spend time with you, I feel as if I have known you all my life. Your laughter reestablished the presence of butterflies, which I thought have flown away forever. There are days when will sit right next to me, and I will play a scene in my head of me pulling your body closer to my own. I imagine our hearts placed adjacent to each other, talking with one another to strengthen the connection that exists between us. Instantly, I remember that this is an imaginary scene that I've constructed. I have come to appreciate your intellectuality on a variety of topics. Sorry. And that is what makes you the most beautiful. Uh, the most beautiful, especially since you are younger than me. You are a rare breed because you have the brain, tenacity, and attractiveness. When you look at me with your hazel green eyes, it not only reinforces the outer beauty, but also the inner beauty that I often get lost in, trying to unravel because of its complexity. I have tried to deny those feelings because of your age. However, I've come to realize that beyond those two factors, I'm still a human being with these feelings that I feel have arrived out of nowhere. Should you ever come across this letter, I know that you will be hesitant to respond because you'll be cautious from your experience with Michael. Trust me, I get why you'll be fearful to lay your walls down again. Usually, I'm never the first person to make the first move or elaborate on my feelings with romantic interest, because that equates to vulnerability. Nonetheless, you are worth the risk of sitting in vulnerability. I will be the man that you want in your life, even though I do not fit the conventional standards of masculinity. I will hold you when you hurt. I will tell you that you are handsome every day. I would tickle you and pull pranks. I would rub your head when you sleep. I would make you laugh till it hurts. I would never hurt you intentionally and certainly would never leave you. When I say never, I mean never. I value the importance of meaningful connections, not fleeting, valueless flings. If you ever allow me to get close to you, I would develop a love for you. You may have heard these statements before and got hurt, but I am not that person. We would have fun and create lifelong memories. Ultimately, I know this may appear to be too strong of a message, but at least it's coming from my heart. I am not in love with you because I do not fully know who you are yet. However, I'm scared to admit that have not simply stumbled, but completely fallen victim to a severe crush from you. So that's where I'm at right now with this whole crush thing. I know this is not good quality. It's just me holding my camera. Again, I'm not a professional YouTuber. This person just has gotten a relationship, so that's tricky. I've only been in one relationship in my life before this, so I can kind of relate to what they're going through. Actually, our stories are very similar. I'm trying to be more of an adult and be understanding and put their feelings before my own because that's who I am. I often care for others and I put others before myself and I'm selfless and I've been backwards for people. And, you know, the first person, I've only been in one relationship in my life. I'm 23 years old. All throughout high school, middle school, I've never dated. I haven't dated up until my senior year of college last year. I'm a college graduate, and I thought this person was the one, and they broke my heart for a variety of reasons. I wasn't perfect by any means. I contributed to the failure of the relationship, and so I told myself I wasn't gonna fall for anyone or date in a long time. Now that I'm in my first professional job, I met someone that's a little younger than me. That we just connected instantly, and I never thought I'd feel this way for at least a long time. And I've admired them from a distance. I've actually read that letter to them. I told them how I felt, um, and they said they wouldn't get to not mind knowing me or someone else, after the fact, which I can only respect that because they have just got out of a relationship. And I don't want to pressure or stress them, um, but I'm still human, and the way that I feel is the way that I feel, and I like them a lot. And I don't want to, which sounds bad because I don't like being vulnerable. I don't like being the person that makes the first move or just being emotional. Um, Even though that's who I am, I'm a sensitive person. The way that I feel about relationships, I feel that there's always that one person in a relationship that likes their loves harder. That doesn't mean that the other person doesn't love you. It just means that one person shows it more. And that's who I was in my first relationship. And I always felt that, with my boyfriend, yes, I'm gay, he didn't show it enough. So I always felt like it was one-sided. But then I realized after the fact, when he had broke it off, that I was doing a lot of the pressuring, and that's probably why he didn't want to open up to me. So in this case, there's this person that I like, their situation, their breakup was similar to mine, and we are close. We're really good friends. We connect, and the feelings kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I know we had a friendship before this, but just kind of hit me, and I started feeling myself like feeling more than just a platonic relationship with this person. Feelings were getting stronger, but at this time they were starting to go through a breakup, and they confided in me a lot as friends, and so kept my feelings on the back burner. And so one day I just tied the slitter up and decided to tell them at dinner. And they got emotional, and they said they would look forward to getting to know me. But first they need to get through what they're going through. So I respect that, but it's really tearing me up. More so, I've never been confident growing up, lack of self-esteem, not realizing my self-worth. And after my first relationship, I went to that relationship thinking that was going to make me happy being with somebody else. And then I had to hit rock bottom. And this is about a year and a half ago now from that, to pick myself up. And now I'm more confident than ever. I'm happy. I enjoy my own company. So I think I am ready to put myself out there again, but it's just scary. And I didn't think it would be this soon that I would start developing feelings for another person. So, if it doesn't work out with this person, I'm not going to beat myself up in terms of my attractiveness or what my worth is, because I know that I'm worth, something that I don't need to have someone at my hip to, understand that. But I'm going to be a little hurt because I care about this person, more than I want to, honestly, because I just don't like being vulnerable. But that's part of life. And I know I'm rambling, but I just know that right now, with Valentine's coming up, it's just not the right time to, I told them that I like them, and I would just get to know them as a person, see if it goes from there, but nothing's guaranteed. So, like, the struggle that I'm having is, do I wait, or, like, do I move on because I like this person? But then if I move on and they come around, it's just stressful. So that's where I'm at now. And I like them a lot. But that's that. I don't know what the point of this was, honestly. I just had to get this out and acknowledge my own feelings and be honest with myself. So, yeah. I like somebody that's just got out of a relationship, and again, I'm not the first person that usually makes the first move, but I feel like with this person, we connect so well. We're similar but different, and we laugh, have running jokes between us, and, and not to overgeneralize or stereotype, a lot of gay guys or guys in general just want one thing, and I'm not that type of person. I'm actually still a virgin at 23. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't put myself on a pedestal, but I'm not the type of person that's just going to have meaningless sex with people, because I feel like sex has value to it. It has meaning to it, and should be done with one person. And so, this person, I feel like, not to talk about sex too soon, but like they're that person I would want to connect and open with on all levels. And that's why I'm, largely single because of that. Since my first relationship, I have other people hit me up asking to, talk or have sex, and I just kind of reject them because I see what their intentions are, and that's not who I am. So, like, dating when you're gay, it's harder to date when, in our generation, gay or straight, because we don't know the value of loyalty and what true love is, and we think that going around and sleeping with everything is going to fill some type of void in us, and that's just not who I am. And so I'm actually wiser than what my age is, and so that's why it's hard for me to connect to a lot of young gay guys of color, or because they're not in that mindset. I want something that's going to be real and meaningful and last a lifetime, create memories and experiences. But I feel like this person I could, but the issue is, do I wait for them to
get better emotionally from this relationship, and no, coming out of a breakup, you don't know how long it's gonna take. It took me about a year. Broke up with this person broke up with me, excuse me, last year, a year and a half, and like it took me about a good year to get over it and to like just be comfortable with myself, and then be comfortable to date again or be willing to date again, put myself out there. So that's another struggle, is not knowing how long it's gonna take this person, but also even once they get better, will they feel the way that I feel towards them? So yeah, I can go on all day about different topics, but that's where I'm at. But my name's Jose. Thanks for watching.